Hi Virgo, welcome to your full moon in Pisces reading for August 31st, 2023. Full moons close out cycles. I am doing something a little bit different. I'm trying to give a theme since they're general readings. Hopefully this will help to kind of rein that in a little bit. The theme for the next 2 weeks for you is loss. It's an event, right? Loss. Number 2, so there could be decision. You may have to give up something for something else. But that's just the theme, how you deal with it. And your personal theme is the Wheel of Fortune. Life is a gamble. The card itself gives you a yes answer. It's karma, destiny, change, fortune, cycles, unexpected. Yes to all of that, but for me it also means there is a quick change. Life is a gamble, and even if it is a loss at this moment, things change. So if you're at the bottom of the wheel, you can move to the top. If you're at the top of the wheel, you could be moving to the bottom. But again, the wheel keeps turning, it keeps changing. It could be a fortunate change for you and a loss for somebody else. But let's look. Let's have a look. I believe it is associated with the planet Jupiter. Okay, so you have a King of Swords here. We're looking at a sharp individual. And by that I mean there's somebody who makes decisions with logic and reason, and rarely take sentiment into their decision making. They want facts and figures. These are people with a lawful mind, so they can be lawyers, they can be police, they can be military, they could be mediators. It's that kind of energy, right? Very logic and reason. Let's take the facts here and make our decisions from facts and reason. It's my Libra card. So there can be some weighing of situations. We're weighing them out, making decisions through that. They usually have sharp features, so pointy nose, a pointy chin, high cheekbones, sharp cheekbones, that kind of physical appearance. Usually very intelligent individuals. It's a mental energy. And what's up with them? Something nice. Something good. The 9 of Cups. Well, talk about sentiment. This is a wish coming true. It is an emotional fulfillment. So this can be somebody that you are interested in. This can be a romantic partner. It can be somebody who offers you something that is very much an emotional fulfillment. And this is a lot. So this is Jupiter and Pisces. So Jupiter again, right? Jupiter gives a lot. And this can be somebody who is offering you something that is a wish that you were hoping for. The negative side of this is gloating or too much of a good thing. 8 of Wands. Nice. So far I don't see any loss here. This is a nice, quick energy. It is the Law of Attraction card, so make a wish. It comes true, right? What you think about, you bring about. So this is karmic action, really. If the Libra card, which is justice, is karma, this is karma in action. Things move very swiftly. There's a lot of energy behind something that you're doing at the moment. Could be thoughts, could be conversation. This is definitely the communication card as well. And you have the Wheel of Fortune again. So things are moving swiftly in your direction. Really nice. Wow. There's a change of luck, and that is good luck so far. So far, so good. Nice. You may be changing your situation from loss to something that you wanted, right? So the wheel is changing your loss. Nice. Wow. Yep. Another 8. 8 is a lot of power, a lot of energy behind something. This is the card of removing distraction and getting a lot of work done. It's a healthy body, healthy wallet card. Really nice. A lot of energy put behind honing your craft, and just this is somebody who is very proficient in what they do, and they can just they can work like a machine and get a lot done. And it is removing distraction, right? Just focusing on what needs to get done and doing it. These are great cards, Virgo. 2 of Pentacles. You can be juggling your time between a couple of things, and this might give you a little bit of an emotional upheaval, or a little bit of an emotional roller coaster ride. But this card asks you to do everything with a light heart, make it play, right? So you may have a lot of work in front of you. That 8 of Pentacles is, it can be like overtime, but you don't mind so much because you're good at what you do, you excel at it, and you just get it done. But, there might be things that you are leaving by the wayside, and that's what I mean by this loss card. You have to give something up in favor of something else. So maybe you're working overtime, and the family sees less of you, that kind of energy. That doesn't have to be the scenario, but that's, the feeling. It's a general feeling here. You may be moving monies from like one account to another if you're doing any investing, that kind of energy, or if you get a windfall, right? You may be moving some money around from one account to another. But this is sort of like multitasking, and you are quite busy, so there is a multitasking energy going here. And maybe something does like fall by the wayside as you're busy really concentrating on this project or this particular situation. It depends on what you're hoping for, what your wish is, right? Yeah, you're being offered sort of new emotional cup to fill it up with what it is that you want. Could be coming from this King of Swords. And it's something that maybe comes out of the blue that you weren't... but this is a card of dissatisfaction, right? So something was very dissatisfying, but it's shifted, it's changed with the Wheel of Fortune. It's a change of luck, indeed. You may have even been a little bit bored with what it is that you were doing, and now you kind of are breathing new life, or something happens that you're kind of breathing new life into this scenario. It gets exciting again, or something happened, a wish fulfillment card that kind of brings back some excitement into the situation. Nice. The Hermit. Yeah, you are going to be spending some time alone here, I feel, because you're quite busy with what it is that you're doing. The Hermit card is my Virgo card. It's associated with Virgo, but it is taking information, digesting it, and really understanding it completely. It's turning knowledge into wisdom. But it can feel kind of isolated. We can feel a little bit alone. If you are behaving like the King of Swords, this is also somebody who's maybe not always that chatty, or they're master of their mental world. So this is kind of getting a grip on the information that you have, or that's in front of you, and really digesting it, and really understanding it, really learning it, at the point where you know it like the back of your hand, right? The 8 of Pentacles. And then you can teach other people. You might be in search of information. You might be in search of something in particular, and you can find it with the Wheel of Fortune. It may just come up out of nowhere, you know. But even the four corners are reading a book, right? So there's something to learn here. And you have another person here, a King of Wands. This is my Aries card, and this is a pioneer energy, a pioneering spirit. This is somebody who's very active, who kind of leads the way. He blazes trails, and this may be somebody that you are working for, but this can also be your energy, the King of Wands. But it seems to me like it's somebody else that comes into the picture. And maybe that's what kind of throws a wrench in a little bit with that Two of Pentacles, right? Because maybe this person comes in and says, okay, but I want you to do this as well. And then you kind of have to multitask, divide your time, that kind of energy. I think I'll pull another one for that, just to get what's the King of Wands doing here, actually? No, that doesn't help. That's his partner. So you can be dealing with a couple. Well, considering this is the good health card, this is the card of unstable health. But I think what we're doing here is we are creating a healthy financial and work ethic, because this is the idea of lack. It's a lack mentality, but the rest of this isn't. This is where the loss comes in, right? Somebody, this King of Wands and this Queen of Wands, there's a loss for them. And it can be that you're so busy working and you don't get to see friends or family or parents, that kind of thing. And they can feel that loss, or they can feel like they're left out. It could be a couple of good friends that you're so busy with that they feel like a bit of a loss. It can be people that you know that are just having a difficult moment. And you may have some very nice words of wisdom for them with that Hermit card there. They can also be feeling unwell, or one of them or both of them can be feeling unwell, but it feels to me more like they feel left out. And so because you're so busy and you're multitasking, and maybe you can fit them in a couple of, in a few minutes or something like that, but then you're off again. It's that kind of energy. Okay, so what the Spirit wants you to know, you have the Hermit card again. I'll read to you soul searching. This is what the card says: soul searching upright, isolation in the negative or reversed, self-discovery, withdrawal, loneliness, and alone time. But again, for me, the Hermit is very much the card of digesting information and kind of needing to do it on your own, needing to be alone, to have that alone time to do that digesting of information and coming to some truths and knowledge. The Wheel of Fortune, I mean, I think that it means, yes, you're going to have something very fortunate, but there can be a moment where you have a little bit of an energy dip, or maybe it's these two people here that can kind of bring the party down a little bit. But we also have this card here that can create some loss, which is just that sort of feeling bored or dissatisfied with things that are going on. But I don't really see, for me, the lost card comes with these two people. And maybe because you're just working so hard and really focused on the things that you need to do, right? Master of your mental world. Then you can negate friends or family. Is a little bit of the feeling here. But you have the Yes card, you have the Wheel of Fortune, so I think things are on. I think it's a little bit of both. I think it's going to be a little bit of both. For the most part, it looks really, really positive, but you can have that little turn of the wheel with people who maybe are missing you, or unwell, or feel left out. Okay? All right, Virgo, pretty cut and dry, very clear. Thanks for listening. I'll return in 2 weeks with a new moon reading. I appreciate your time, and thank you.